stampede, went in toward paddock and up towards it.
Well, hello everybody, it's Suffolk Andy here at the Copdock rerun of the earlier run that we had earlier in the year. If you remember, I put some vid up. That was terrible rain and nobody turned up. So they're going to rerun it again today, and you can see it's not a bad looking day. There's a little bit of rain forecast if you're unlucky, but apart from that, one of the organisers, you can't help it, poor bugger. So yeah, good turnout this time. I will film some of the route for you and all the rest of it as we do it, and as you can see there's lots of different bikes here now, all sorts, so it should be a very, very good day. Just go along the line so you can see some of these bikes. You see this? I don't know who that one is. As you can see, quite a turnout. All different sorts of bikes, like I said. We've even got trikes, look. The old trike there. Skeggied like that one, I think. Oh, there you go. Quite a turnout. Well, here we go. It's waiting to be released. Let's say they do it in sections. So I don't think, you know, the whole road is blocked up by bikes for miles. It's well organised. There'll be marshals on every sort of corner that we go to. Oh look, just shows you how much rain we have had round here. Oh, here we go. Round 2. With the Copdock bike run. Well, we're on truly on the way now. Like I said last time, it was just pissing down the rain. This road was like a river. Today it's just a bit overcast, a bit on the nippy side, but apart from that, I'm okay. So I know all us bikers do these charity runs and stuff like that, and I have spoke about this in the past, but if you think about it, if we didn't raise this sort of money, and I don't just mean bikers actually, I mean all over the country, if it wasn't for people raising charities, you know, money for charities and stuff, how the hell would a lot of the services that people come to expect be paid for? I don't think that a government would be able to pay for it, you know, with all the other stuff they waste their money on. So if it came down to care of people and charities and looking after people, I think we'd be buggered, you know, if it weren't for private donators. And my God, what's happened here? I think they've got a burst water main. So it's just reminding us what the last one was like. Lovely, that's all you want. Highway maintenance, yes, I think they'll be digging up that road soon. Stop that lot. Yeah, going back to the charity thing, I don't know where we'd be. I don't know where we'd be able to cope without people raising money for this, raising money for that. And have you noticed that you're always being asked on Tully to set up direct debits like £2, £3, and they're knocking on your doors all the time, ask you for this and that. And if you think about it, if you took out all these direct debits, you wouldn't have any money left by the end of the week. You'd be skint, or the end of the month will be going to charity. Even though sometimes, you know, you wish you could donate a little bit every month to something, just not plausible, you know, because let's face it, money's hard to get by in this country at the moment. You know, the rich fuckers down in London might be okay, but the rest of the country's shit. And I know that, you know. Well, I'm not going to go and do a rant. No, I'm not going on the rant. I'm going to stop talking about this subject because I just go ranty, especially about government and things like that and politicians. Oh my god, I can't actually air my views, I don't think, on that one without being arrested. So I was watching a video from Moonfleet, Delboy's Garage, and he was stating that this year alone the influx of cars on the road has been 12%. That's more cars coming on the road this year than the last 30 years per year, which is quite staggering really. And he was saying, have we got to the point where it's getting too dangerous to ride a bike on the road because of the amount of traffic and cars? So what do you think of that? Do you think it's now becoming a bit too risky for you to ride a bike because of the amount of traffic? And if this traffic situation keeps 12% a year, keeps coming our way, we could be looking at total gridlock in about 5 or 6 years, you know, on the main roads. So what do you think should be done to stop so many cars coming on the road? You know, everybody's got a right Everybody's got a right to be able to ride drive a car or a bike or whatever. But what do you think we need to do? 12% is a massive jump. So the most cars on our roads registered in 1 year, or put on the roads in 1 year, than the last 30. As you know, places like London, the M25, the motorways, you know, the A14, the A12, they're all gridlocked virtually. Most of the youngsters, you know, my children and that, they all want to drive. My daughter now, Amy, she's 16. She's up for it. She wants to drive. My next door neighbour's got 2 boys who just passed the tests, one after the other. So there's 2 cars there with them, new cars. And he's got a car for his work, and his wife's got a car for her work. So next door there's 4 cars, and they've got 1 parking space. So it all adds to the mix. I've only got 1 car, you know, but what can you do about it? You can't actually say to a youngster, because your dad's got a car or your mum's got a car, you can't have one. You've got to share that car amongst the whole family. Would that be fair? I know in this country, I know it's not the same in a lot of countries, but this country seems to be trying to deter young people from riding bikes with all the different tests they have to take and the age limits and all that sort of stuff. But I've never been able to get it. Well, you can ride a car at 17, any car, but you can't ride a big bike at 17 once you pass your test. I don't get that. What's good for one is good for the other. Do you think there should be a restriction on 17-year-olds when they pass the test, or 18, or anybody who passed the test, a restriction say for a year or 2 years in a 1200cc motor car? They can't drive anything above that, just a 1200. Yeah, I certainly think we're nearly there. Can I just say a big thank you to all the organisers of this. You've done us proud, and all the marshals on the trip up. Well done, boys. And yeah, and thanks again everybody who organised it. They worked so hard at the car park, collecting all the fivers and registering everybody else up. It's great to see. Well done, boys and girls. Thank you very much. Well, here we are.
at the Air Show Museum. Second time this year, my God. And last time it was pissing down with the rain. Absolutely pissing down the rain. But today it's not too bad. I think we've got an American sergeant or something here. Look, he's got his hand pistol or his sidearms. There you go, look at that lot. Right, I think this one, not this Vulcan, I think it's a Vulcan. That E2EG, that one caused a lot of confusion on the online. What is that one? I'll find out later, so I know this time. Captain Rumbunches is still here. His statue and his dog still here. There you go.